Welcome to the Business Matters and Life Matters Be the Change conversation. Today we speak to Lisa Wain from Jerakala Foundation. Lisa, tell us a little bit about you and your background.
So I come to Queensland 22 years ago from New South Wales, a little town called Mossvale, where it's very cold. I moved to Queensland where I met my husband and we started a family and started the Jerakala Foundation, sort of come about in about 1997. And so...
What did you do down there? What did you do before you left?
Oh, look, I've done lots of things. I've cleaned houses and I started in admin. I've worked in retail. My mum owned a little corner store for 20 odd years, and so we grew up doing a bit of retail, and I come from a long line of small businesses. So my grandparents and my great-grandparents all owned businesses, so it's I probably come from a very business orientated background.
Cool. Tell us about any travel that you've actually done.
I haven't done a lot of travel, a little bit of travel around in Australia, but mainly for work, conferences and things like that. I've done a bit of economic development in my past, I'm still doing a bit of economic development at the moment in the North Burnett. So in that business sense of the word, I've done a little bit of travel, but haven't done any overseas travel, but that's coming up because I'm going to India in December this year, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Awesome. Holiday?
Yeah, bit of a trek with a couple of girls, and so it'll be my first experience overseas, which I'm looking forward to. I've been looking forward to that for a long time. The opportunity came up, so.
Very exciting. Tell us about the Jerakala Foundation. What does it encompass, and the different businesses and the different facets of it?
So Jerakala Foundation, we started out with a small 250 acre property my husband and I purchased. He already had a bit of leasehold property where he ran some breeders, because we run beef cattle, and we sort of grew from there. So now we've got 22,000 acres. We run around 800 head of cattle. We've also expanded into understanding that agriculture is a hard business, and to be viable we have to be a little bit more diversified these days. So we've built a bed and breakfast. We actually shifted a house and renovated it onto the property. So we've opened up a bed and breakfast, a farm stay out on the property. We 2 years ago purchased an abattoir and a butchery, so we've closed down the supply chain, and we can now take our cattle from breeding all the way through to the plate, basically. So the goal with the Jerakala Foundation is to create an enterprise that will support not only us but our 3 children, and I've got a grandchild now, so hopefully support him as well. So I've got a big goal, but to be able to financially viably grow the business to support all of us. So
cool. So tell us a little bit about Jason, your husband.
He's 5th generation farmer. He's lived in Mundubbera his whole life.
Beef cattle farmer?
Beef cattle.
Yeah.
Beef cattle farmer.
Cool.
He spent about 15 years working for Australian Fitted Fibre doing property development, and did quite a bit of work developing the Golden Mole orchards. And now we're full-time, both on our own property and working our own enterprise, which is moving towards our goal.
Cool. So we obviously asked you today to be in this video because we feel that you are being the change within your industry. What do you think that you are doing within your industry that is being the change?
We're one of the very few completely closed supply chains within the beef industry. We're very small and boutique, so but we have closed the whole chain down. So we are taking our cattle from the paddock to the plate, literally. There is no middleman. We are it. We've moved into the markets, which means we actually retail, and we've got our children selling at those markets, so that it is the family, and I think being diversified as well within agriculture, we have to diversify so that agriculture is a more viable proposition for our children, and something that's a bit more exciting than just being the old farmer working hard.
Yeah, that's a true family business, that's for sure, with the kids working at the markets and everything. So tell us a little bit more about the market. So the fresh food markets that just opened in Ocean Street, and your shop in there, how's all that going?
It's going steady now. We opened on Easter Saturday was the grand opening, and so it's been going quite steady since then. It's got lots of room to grow, and we're looking forward to growing with the market. There's a lot of other stallholders in the market as well, so it's very unique. I think it's the first of its kind in Australia, so we're really excited to be a part of it.
So share your thoughts about the Sunshine Coast community really having to get behind these markets and the importance of that for the local economy, basically.
Well, I think the markets themselves are a fantastic thing for the Sunshine Coast economy. It's brought in. All of the stallholders there. You know, maybe not all of them, but a good majority of them are employing people to man their stalls and to help them out. So, and it's employment for themselves. It's another place for visitors to leave their money behind on the Sunshine Coast to come and spend money. So there's a whole economy going on within the market itself, and I think it's really something that can put the Sunshine Coast on the map. Sunshine Coast is known for good food, so to be able to go and get work within a retail environment. I mean, we're basically selling our farm fresh food outside of Woolworths' front door. Yeah. So it's a unique opportunity. And
Shane Stanley is the mastermind behind this, isn't he? Yeah. Tell us a little bit, like, he's not brand new to this. He's been doing this and knows what he's doing. Tell us a little bit about that.
So Shane does the Noosa Farmers Markets, and he's been doing that, I think, it's been about 12 years, and that's quite successful. He also does Kawana. So he's really gone out on a limb to bring this all together. He's brilliant at what he's done, and he's definitely taken a risk, and you know, we all of us in the market sort of want to band together and support what he's done, because he's supporting us.
Yeah, to make it work, to support each other and to support the Sunshine Coast. So you need the Sunshine Coast to get behind you and support you back.
Yeah, it's about changing your habits, your shopping habits, and that's what we need. We need people. We have lots of people coming in and having a look at the product and walking through and talking about it. But what we need is for them to continually come back, for us to be viable and for it to grow. We need people and it's going to take time for people to change their shopping habits. But that's what needs to happen for us to, for the whole enterprise to remain viable.
Yeah. So Jerakala beef, what's your number one point of difference? Why should people buy from you?
I probably have mentioned it before, but we are the real deal. We are the farmer. It is from our paddock to your plate. There's a lot of other farmers markets where people are sourcing produce from other farms to sell at the farmers markets, but this is our complete. You know, we've got our own butcher, and we've got our own abattoir, and we've got we process everything from the paddock to the plate.
So you breed, you grow, you process, you value add, you retail your own beef, and you only employ a couple of locals to help you do that. So your own family members are involved in every step of the process. I love that. Pretty cool. So what do you love about what you do?
As a husband and wife team, I love the fact that we bring together a farming background and the business background. I think traditionally farming hasn't really been seen as a business. So we're bringing that together and working as a team within the family. That's probably what I love about it, just working with the family.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our readers?
I'd probably our bed and breakfast is available out there. It's a beautiful place. It's serene. It's got 360-degree views.
How long does it take to get there?
About 3 hours from the sunny coast. So it's a good drive. Great place for kids to come. You can see the animals, you can see where it all happens, have a little taste of farming life, or not. Just relax if you like. So it's and it's about changing people's attitudes around food production and getting back to some reality as well. So we love sharing the experience.
So I'd love to invite people to come and have a look at the shop at the Ocean Street Markets.
Yep, absolutely.
And also invite people out to the
look at the farm.
bed and breakfast, which is called
Jerakala Bed and Breakfast.
Fantastic. Thanks so much, Lisa.
Okay.